Jai Shri Ram. Sentence equivalence. There are 6 options, and your job is to identify 2 words that fit. Number 12. The politician's debate strategy to capitalize on his opponent's dash by drawing her into a discussion of her favorite topic, tax law, and luring. Lure means to bait, trap, entice, inveigle. Inveigle. Trap. Offer something and trap. Luring her into boring their audience backfired when she explained her ideas about the law succinctly and powerfully. Succinctly, briefly. Okay? Now, I'll read it again. The politician's debate strategy to capitalize on his opponent's dash by drawing her into a discussion of her favorite topic, tax law, and luring her into boring their audience backfired when she explained her ideas about the law succinctly and powerfully. Okay. So, idiosyncrasy, odd personal behaviors, proclivity, tendency, predilection, tendency, aversion, disinclination, something you don't like, eccentric, odd. That means we have 3 pairs here. Idiosyncrasy, eccentricity is a pair, proclivity, predilection is a pair, disinclination, aversion is a pair. So, pause here, please pause and start thinking. The answer has to be proclivities and predilections. B for Bravo, C for Charlie. Next. 13. Stranded far at sea. Stranded means, marooned, stranded at sea. That means shipwrecked, lost at sea, stuck in an island or somewhere. Stranded far at sea in a lifeboat, the survivors of the shipwreck faced a quandary. Quandary means a confusing situation where you don't know what to do. They could hardly dash seawater, for they knew that it might hasten their demise. Demise is death. But they could also not go more than another day without drinking something. So, consume, evoke, evoking a response, to bring out, draw forth, dispel a doubt, get rid, shirk work, avoid work, malinger, avoiding work on the pretext of illness. So now please pause. Please pause the video. I think the answer has to be consume and drink. They could hardly consume, so they could hardly drink. That's it. Number 14. The intrinsic, that means within. Intrinsic means within. Extrinsic is outside. Complications of the appropriately named tax code have spawned. To spawn means to produce children, offspring, generate. Have spawned an entire industry devoted to its esoterica. Esoteric items, special items, trivia which are not known to everyone. It is a small wonder. That means it's not a wonder at all. Something that you should understand. It's a small wonder means it is no wonder. It is a small wonder that the layman, common man, often finds himself dashed the code's intricacies. Now, intricacy means very complex. Intricate means very sophisticated, very complex. Byzantine, Daedal, Daedal, Byzantine, Byzantine. So, esoterica and intricacies are related. Okay. Let's look at the words below. C for Charlie, beholden. Beholden means under obligation, under debt, indebted. Runapadi unduta. We are beholden to our parents because they have sacrificed their lives for us. To be beholden to the freedom fighters like Subhash Chandra Bose. That means they sacrificed their life so that we could be independent and free. Emboldened, feeling bold and courageous. Irked, IRK, irked, R is silent, irritated. Awash, full. Awash with, that means full, flooded with. Now, I'm going to tell you the answer, so please pause the video and start working. And after you're ready, start listening. The answer I think has to be frustrated with and irked by. B for Bravo, E for elephant. Okay. There's no discussion here. And confused will not fit because there's no synonym for confused. If he had put a synonym for confused, then this would be a bad construction. Number 15. The breadth and depth of his masterwork stunned most of Sock's contemporaries and perplexed, confused many of them. Indeed, in private, some admitted they found the work to be dash. Okay. Discriminating, well, noticing the difference. Confounding, confusing. August means very majestic. Bombastic, using big words which are empty, inflated, exaggerated, big words, boasting and all that. Recondite, very difficult to understand. Abstruse and recondite are a pair. Both mean very difficult to understand. So I'm going to give you the answer. So please pause the video and think. So obviously the answer has to be recondite and abstruse because others don't make any sense at all. This is an easy one. See, the quality of constructions made by ETS is far superior. We are working out exercises I have taken from God knows XYZ, all sources. So please don't buy any books. But you see, the quality is substandard compared to the actual quality of the questions. ETS, Educational Testing Service, New Jersey, they compile stuff which is really challenging, not easy stuff like this. Okay, of course, some easy questions will also be there, but then most of them will force you to think. They will not be so silly. In fact, some of the constructions are bad actually, where actually two answers are there. If there are two answers, two possible answers, you can actually drag them to the court, file a case. Okay, Americans are extremely litigious, by the way. Litigious. Litigious means fond of filing cases in a court of law. Litigation means a case in a court of law. Litigation. Litigants means people who are fighting it out in a court of law. Jai Shri Ram.